Hey, it's summertime out there, and one of the biggest worries I have is what's going to keep my drink coldest the longest. There's a lot of options out there, and there's some expensive options as well. One of the biggest things we saw was a 30-ounce Yeti Rambler tumbler for 30 bucks. Hydroflask comes in at 30 bucks as well, but it's only 22 ounces. 30 bucks for a tumbler that's gotta keep it really cold. Anyway, we went out and we bought a bunch of others too. We bought an RTIC tumbler, we bought a 20 ounce, and we bought a 30 ounce. Those are in like the $14 range. Then we went out, we got an Urban Peak. They're in the promotional market, and they come with a logo on it, and they're about 14 bucks. They've got several options on that. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab these tumblers, we're gonna weigh them, we're gonna pack them full of ice, we're gonna weigh them again, and then we're gonna see how much ice is left after 24 hours, after 36 hours, we're gonna test them or take measurements until they're all gone, and we're gonna find out which one of these bad girls keeps it coldest longest. So stick with us. Okay, let's get down to the guts of this little project. That's what they say in Australia, the guts. And we got some pretty cool results, and we're gonna do it in percentages. So, because each one packed a little differently and stuff, we tried to get them as even as possible. We bought some ice down there at the Bevmo. They had the best ice, so see how long it lasts. And got to put my glasses on for this one. We're gonna start from the bottom, work our way up. The RTIC on this one, they're 20 ounce. At 20 hours, they had 41%, and at 44 hours, they had 0%. So they probably went before that, but they were the biggest loser on this. Then Hydroflask, again, the most expensive one with the Yeti 30 ounce at 22 ounces, they had 46% at 20 hours, and at 44 hours, nada. They didn't have anything. And then we got this Urban Peak tumbler, 20 ounce. They had 52% at 20 hours, and they had 13% at 44 hours. So definitely the best in that 20 ounce style of mug. Then we went over to the 30 ounce. This is what, on Yetis, it's their most popular piece. I guess a lot of people in the construction trade will pack this thing full of ice in the morning, put it in their trucks, no matter how hot. At the end of the day, when they want to have a rehydrate and put in their support drink or whatever it is, the electrolytes to get back up, you got plenty of ice left in here. They were all pretty much even. This is the RTIC 30 ounce. At 20 hours, 55%, and at 44 hours, 14%. The Yeti, 30 buccaritos on here. The Yeti 30 ounce, 56% at 20 hours and 17% at 44 hours. The Urban Peak, arguably the least expensive, because these Urban Peak things come with a logo on it. You can get a logo. The 30 ounce had 56% and 17%, which tied with the Yeti. So you got 30 bucks, and then you got 16 or 17 bucks with the logo and everything. This is their Growler. This is a 32 ounce Growler, and this went over the top. At 20 hours, there was 80% of the ice left. At 44 hours, 58%. And then over the weekend, we came back, we just tested it to see after over 100 plus hours, still had 7% of the ice left. Pretty incredible. So, oh, it's rocking and rolling. Anyway, pretty interesting piece. So right now I'm gonna say, hey, this RTIC or this Urban got the Yeti beat just because of the value. If you want the name, you gotta go with the Yeti, got a good name. The Hydroflask and the RTIC, we didn't have a Yeti in this because it costs a lot of money to get. Anyway, the Urban Peak was by far the best piece. Pretty cool. All right, there we are. That's how we evaluated our stainless steel evacuated tumblers.